Chris, his levels above.
I mean, that's surprising to hear. You weren't levels above me in those sparring sessions. So I don't know where this newfound confidence comes from, but the talking has been said and done now. Levels and preparation and weight, it's all really irrelevant now. We just have to get in there and perform and put everything on the line. I'm willing to do that. I don't think George is. I don't think George is fully committed to this fight. I don't think he's willing to give everything to win. I am. There's nothing that George can do that's going to stop me. Absolutely nothing. People are talking about his jab and his weight. This is it's small factors in boxing. What it comes down to is who wants it most. And I think it's plain to see. You just don't want much more than the George.
I don't think it's got really anything to do with who wants it most either, to be honest.
I think it has a lot to do with it.
George, the motivation. We talked about asking Chris what his motivational factor was throughout the winter months. What's been yours then, if he's questioning your desire?
The same as it's always been, as every fighter is. They know that will to win. I'm winning, I'm enjoying winning, I'm world champion. I want to continue to be, so that's more than enough motivation for me to train when it's a bit cold outside and whatnot, but I've sacrificed a lot. I've been through some terrible times to get to where I am now. Desire is one thing that I know I've always had in abundance. I've been able to pick myself up from the lowest of points and now get back to the top. I'm at the top. I've never been to the top until now. I'm at the top. And I'm enjoying it, and I ain't take my eye off the ball. Like we are, as I say, I believe I'm in the best shape of my career, without doubt, and looking forward to stepping up on another big stage and showing everyone.
And Chris talks about that sparring that you did. You've had dozens of rounds together in the past. He clearly thinks that counts for a lot, and that he got the better of those sessions.
Well, good luck to him, because he did, and it's irrelevant, because sparring is sparring, and it was a long time ago. And
was it 50-50? Was it 60-40 in your favour? What was the percentage you give on those spars, George?
In terms of levels of skill and etc., then yeah, I'm levels above you, Chris. Like, in terms of sparring, is sparring, you've got a big head guard on. If you want to bum rush me and let your hands go and try and, it doesn't matter because it's sparring. You can try and do that in a fight and there will be a difference because I'm taking it that much more seriously.
But you said that I'm not legitimate and that, I'm not on your level and I'm a gimmick, you call me a gimmick. So I'm just wondering if you could put a percentage on that sparring. If it was 50-50, or even if it was 60-40 in your favour, then surely I'm not the gimmick. Surely I'm the real deal if I'm staying in there with you at such a young age that I was.
Young age being a year younger than me.
Well, inexperienced. I was a novice compared to you at the time.
I was a novice compared to where I am now.
I still think you're a novice, to be fair. I don't see anything in your style that really makes you an expert in the game. You have a bout, but the man you beat to get that bout, I do not rate at all. You've said publicly that you believe he's a better fighter than me, which is, that's an embarrassing statement in my opinion. And any boxing aficionado will agree. Hold on to that belt tightly for the next couple of days, man. Sleep with it, hold it close, and enjoy the rest of your time with it because it's coming home with me on Saturday.
It's not.
Chris, your father's not on the top table for once. You've said that this fight...
Actually, he's not been on the top table a few times. He wasn't on the top table for the Eubank fight.
On this occasion as well. You've said, though, that you feel that this is the fight that takes you out of your father's shadow. It can be that defining for you, correct?
this is a defining fight for me. This is the fight that can propel me to the top of the sport. It gives me the right to say that I am legitimately the best middleweight in the world. And, you know, 2 world titles, you know, that's every fighter's dream, and that's just the beginning. You know, this is collection season. I'm coming for all the belts. After this tournament, all the other guys who hold belts, they're all on the hit list. George Groves is just the first one to bite the dust. A couple of days to go.